Guys, so today I thought I would do kind of like a story time. So in my previous video someone commented saying that they wanted kind of like a story time about my childhood, so I guess I'll kind of start off. So I was born in Dallas and I was raised by my parents, my mom and my dad, and then we ended up moving to Corpus Christi, and we were raised there by them. And then I guess my parents kind of like, they became addicted to drugs, and so my brother kind of would have to like raise me and my sister, get us ready for school, feed us breakfast, and do this and do that. And yeah, it was kind of tough because like at that time I didn't really know what was going on. And so I just remember there would be kind of like strangers in our house, and like we'd have to like get dressed like near them and stuff. It would just be like really weird. And so yeah, so that would go on a lot. And then it's like my mom and dad would get back on their feet and then things would be good. Like we would celebrate birthdays and do this and do that. Like we would have dogs and stuff, and like we would go swimming and we had a trampoline and stuff, but like it would be like on and off. And so I don't know, I just remembered I would like hear my mom and dad arguing and fighting, and my dad would physically abuse my mom, and I would see him dragging my mom across the kitchen floor, dragging her to the bathroom, and beating on her and all of that. And yeah, so my childhood, that's kind of what it was until I kind of turned like 9 or 10. So my grandparents actually ended up getting me and my siblings coming to Corpus. My grandma, actually, because my grandpa was working, she ended up picking me and my siblings up, and like we ended up moving with them in Bulverde, Texas. And so yeah, so I just remember like my mom kind of got back on her feet a little bit because I was in elementary school when I moved to San Antonio, and then she was still kind of like dabbling and doing whatever, and so was my dad. And then so kind of after elementary school, like middle school, that's when my mom kind of like, she was clean, she was she went back to school to get her degree and like everything, so things were good. And then once I got to high school, like my freshman year of high school, I just remembered my mom went back to Corpus to help her dad because he was living in a nursing home, and so she would kind of go back and forth and go to Corpus to help him because he was in a nursing home, just to check on him, see how he's doing. And so I just remembered my freshman year of high school, like that was the last time I saw her, and that was the last time I actually seen my mom. So that was 2012 and it's 2022, so yeah, that was like the last time I saw, actually that was 2014 and it's 2022 or 2021, sorry. And so yeah, so that was like the last time I saw my mom. The last time I saw my dad was also freshman year of high school, which was 2014, because me and my siblings, my grandparents, we ended up seeing him at my dad's funeral, and it was just so awkward. Like it was just really weird. It was just like a very weird vibe because it was like he basically like abandoned me and my siblings, because when we went to the funeral, he had another bitch. Like he had a whole other woman and she had her kids there, and he literally got married to her, and he was all happy with this little happy family, so like yeah, I mean that it hurt, but it's like I would pray about it. Like obviously when I was younger, like it kind of affected me, but like now since I'm older, like I appreciate everything that my grandparents ever did for me and my siblings. Like they did anything and everything for us. We were blessed because they literally got us whatever we wanted. Like my grandpa would work 2 jobs just so we could have extra income to like go do things, go to the mall, go shopping. He ended up getting us a pool, so they built a pool in the backyard, and just like extra things, go to the movies, go out to eat and do stuff like that. And so and that was kind of like my childhood. And it was a huge transition moving from Corpus to Bulverde, Texas, because it's kind of predominantly, you know, Caucasian. And so I was used to just being around a lot of African Americans and Mexicans and stuff. And it was kind of a huge change for me because I didn't feel comfortable. Like I was like the only black person kind of like in my class and stuff, but like I was welcomed. Like I don't know, a lot of people, you know, they welcomed me there, and so I think that made me feel more welcome. Like I became friends with a lot of people like elementary, middle school, and then high school, you know, like things were good. And then 2016, that's when I graduated high school, and my grandpa ended up dying. He ended up passing away. And my grandpa was like my dad. He was literally like my dad to me. I was closer to him than like literally anyone else. And so yeah, that took a toll on me. He was just like literally the light of my life. Like he was always positive, never negative. And this year is actually the 5th year, 5-year anniversary of his death. So like I just know he's in a better place, you know, because he was struggling, and he, you know, he was sick, you know. And you know, I'm blessed. Like I really am blessed because when I was younger, obviously I think I did take advantage of, you know, the things, because I was young. I didn't really know what was like going on. But now like obviously in high school and now and stuff, like I really do appreciate my grandparents, because if it weren't for them, I really would not be where I am today. I wouldn't be the woman that I am today, like if it weren't for my grandpa and my grandma. So I really am blessed, and I just, you know, I don't take things for granted. I try to like live in the moment, and I try to make the most out of my life, you know. And I don't know, like you just think about how your life is, and you don't know how the other person has it, you know. And it's just, I don't know, I just try to treat people the way you want to be treated. That's basically kind of a gist of my childhood and how it was and what I experienced, and from like childhood to like elementary school, middle school, high school. So kind of just like a little gist of like how my childhood was. And I hope you guys really like the video. I mean, I kind of tried to put some details in there, and I tried to go a little bit into depth, but I didn't want to like go too much into depth because there's kind of like a lot of stuff that happened. But I really hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.